I have renowned cane fighting expert, Master Guy Deroux, Master Ziggy, here from Brussels, Belgium. And we've been friends for a while. We have never actually met in person till now. But we want to do a little thing here called Debunking the Debunkers.
Yeah.
So
because there's a lot of bullshit going on.
There's a lot of bullshit, yeah.
And we're gonna debunk those debunkers.
Oh, and we've actually brought in a special guest, Jimmy G, the Italian gorilla, to come and comment on some of this. Give his opinion.
A weapon expert from North Carolina, USA, and he will tell us, do you think this technique has a chance to work? Jimmy doesn't use a cane often, but he's a weapon expert and he's a human being. And he's a serious human being. Now, Joel, the first thing they say that doesn't work actually is stabbing.
Yes, yes.
You know? So I'm gonna stab this Bob here.
Let's change the angle a bit for you.
Change the angle, why not?
Yep. All right.
Okay? If I stab my dummy or my target like this, yes indeed, I'm gonna piss off my opponent. He's gonna get even more nervous. Okay? Okay? Don't leave your cane hanging. Don't do this and then leave it hanging because it's gonna be grabbed for sure if he's still standing, okay? Okay? And now I wanna ask Jimmy to come up and to introduce himself. If you can, Jimmy, good to have you, man. Thanks for being here.
You guys. Yeah, my name's Jimmy G, the Italian Gorilla. I'm retired Army service member, did a bunch of different stuff, different communities, but through that I've become a bit of an expert in certain weaponry and techniques, but I'm learning a lot from these guys on knife, stick, cane, etc. So
now I want to ask you, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Look at this.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm on the target, do you think you could stand that? I'm not gonna kill Jimmy, I'm just gonna stun him for a moment. Do you think if I don't stand there and I'm going to your throat,
right,
do you think it's not gonna work?
It's absolutely gonna work. Based on my experience and training in the past, and I've used this both as like a doorman at bars and as a police officer, any strike to the throat area or into your face is gonna disorient you, and it is, if it's especially in the throat, it is going to immediately shock you and put you in a duress. Automatically, your autonomic nervous system is going to make you choke up.
Okay, that's it for the first one. Now another one, the bump with the face. Okay, if you do this, it's not gonna work. Okay, but if you jump in, or even straight, do you think, Jimmy, if I put this in your face, it's not gonna do anything?
I can speak personally as someone, the recipient of a strike to the temple region just with a fist. When I was an armed security guard at a bar and I took on too many guys at once, I got struck with a fist and that put me out almost to the point where I could have been killed. If you add the wood strike in there as well, it's lights out.
Okay.
Lights out.
Okay. Now we have another item, the figure eight. You know? First, Joel, can you explain us why we use this figure eight for?
Absolutely. This is not combative. This is me exercising and doing some martial movement. It's good for the body. I mean, I love the flow, the artistry of it. And I know, though, that it does have, I wouldn't want to hit if I'm hitting someone, I want to hit with full grip. But let's be honest here. This hickory, is it okay if I hit that?
Yes, sure.
This hickory, if I'm just like this is the motion, right? Sorry, my voice is off right now. So this is the motion. If I come in here and just smash someone with that motion, I think even though it's got a little ricochet
Let's
there,
ask Jimmy.
I think that's gonna have an effect.
I don't even think
Jimmy will fix it.
I really don't even think I have to comment beyond the demonstration. I mean, we're taking, if I may, a hardwood surface and delivering, I don't even know how many other foot-pounds of impact to the neck or head. Or even if you hit the clavicle region with that, you're gonna break bone, shatter bone. This is an implement of death. I mean, this is serious business. And that strike, as illustrated, is devastating.
Now, one thing I want to make sure people understand is that canes like what Master Ziggy makes here are not these cheap martial arts rattan or the dried out hardwood that you get from places like Pakistan. This is soaked in oil several times and conditioned. This has weight. Now, can I get you to hold that? If I've got one of these rattan canes, I mean, yes, it's not going to hit with the impact that has, but still, I mean, I'm just going to do a little demo here. Sorry, my voice, it's terrible.
Jimmy, do you think this would do nothing to you?
This would make you very unhappy. So, you know, I could translate this because I'm primarily a firearms guy. I get people who are caliber queens, who talk about like big calibers, you know, only so if we were equating it, maybe people would be saying this needs to be metal of some kind or whatever. I have my most carried gun is a 22 long rifle revolver, which would be the equivalent of rattan striking. But I tell you, if you take 8 shots of 22 long rifle in your face, you're not going to want to persist if you're still alive and can walk away from it. Same thing with that rattan cane. That's no nonsense. You will not be happy and you will lose.
Take it from here. Now, we also have some Irish stick fighting strikes, most from the Doyle style. Let me show you. I'm here. This is basic stuff, right? Okay. This first strike, Jimmy, do you think it's so? You're not gonna feel something when?
Absolutely feel something. You will absolutely feel it. Yeah.
Okay. Something that looks like a knife.
Okay.
Or a stick. Now remember this kind of strength, right? This kind of velocity. Would it work against a knife? You know, the guy is wielding his knife, you're so lucky because he draws his knife far away from you and you have some time to prepare. All right, Joel has a little knife, okay? Now he can do whatever. Boom! I got the, oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Boom! Okay, boom, boom, boom. Ah. Sorry. Okay, so do you think that, hold your knife, you think like this would have no effect? Let me show you again slowly. Bang, bang.
Here.
Remember this. Let's ask Jimmy.
Yeah, no, if you get hit wrapped on the knuckles with, I mean, I'm just doing this lately with this cane.
Let's not forget it's a good hickory cane, right?
Right. This is already like feeling this pretty good. At that impact.
Are you sure? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Without this, this is a good handguard. I don't want to try it without.
Don't forget, there's follow-ups. You know, that's 1, 1, 2, to his knees, coming back. Okay. So we had Jimmy's opinion. Now, this thing here, let me tell you, this is the world's most hated stick. You're not going to go anywhere with this. I travel a lot. I go in airports, train stations. I know, without trying it out, if I show up in front of a TSA inspector with this, there's gonna be questions, okay? Handling this, it's too heavy. I'm not gonna be able to generate enough velocity. Can I take it like a baseball bat? Yeah, but then buy a baseball bat, right? Okay, this eventually for home defense if you need a big chunk of polyester. Personally, I prefer wood. Et voilà, Joël, do you have something else to debunk?
Well, I just want to add to this, right? Like, the beauty of a crook top cane like this. Like I just went to Winnipeg, brought a crook top cane, no problem. I can take it on the plane, I can take it everywhere. Having something like this is always with you. It's there, it's ready. Two things I like, well, there's more than two, but some of the things I like about the cane that aren't mentioned is I would be like, I carry a knife, it's a good cutting tool, but I'd be very hesitant to use this on a human being, right? If you're getting a little bit aggressive with me and not respect, I would have no problem giving someone a get the fuck back kind of, get the fuck back, right? Because what drives me nuts about these guys is they think there's only one type of situation, and they think that
you're gonna be attacked by a 250-pound guy on acid, drugged out and mean at you every time.
Every time.
No, I never saw somebody like that, you know.
But we're gonna get an enraged Jimmy G coming at us.
No, that's an exception. Like, then it's over.
Then we just run. We just give them a walk. Yeah. But
if your aggressor is not Jimmy J the gorilla, it's okay. And we had the groin shot, remember? Yeah. This doesn't work. Don't move, I will do it slowly because I don't want to miss. Bang and bang. Okay, let's do this a little faster. Bam, it's not gonna work. I think if I hit Joel in the groin, even if I don't hit him, it's just to distract him, bam, and then I'm gonna go like this. This will end. This is too fast for him to react. And even if he puts his arms up there to protect himself, this is gonna break his arm or his skull. You know what? Let's ask Jimmy G. So Jimmy,
sir,
in his groin here, bang!
Let me do it too.
After.
Yeah, no, so you hit on a key point. And you have the autonomic nervous system, your body will react just to that motion of it coming in there. So it's even if and anyone who's a man who's been touched in the nuts in a non-gentle way. See,
since I'm 5 years old, I'm
right. Yeah. So anyone knows there is that immediate reaction and pain that then transcends the initial strike as well. So I think that's a very effective technique. And then, of course, using your momentum to come around and then strike.
Keep it like this.
Yeah. Yeah. So it also sets you up for more moves after that. So now he's reacted. Now he's struck here. He's way off balance, and you can then execute or even get off the X. So.
Well, and I would like to add to this because it's not. We know fighting, right? You guys have been involved in different aspects of it, but for me, I've been involved in sport fighting, full contact for many years, teaching fighters. And the reality is that things work, but things also fail, and we understand that, right? So we don't expect, and we don't say this is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed.
Nothing is guaranteed.
And we give technique, we give skills, and we all understand that nothing is perfect. But it doesn't mean that it's not effective, right? You can see, I bet you in your line of work, you've had things fail, technique fail. when you had to go hands-on. When you fight, when you spar, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna have to reassess and re-evaluate and fix whatever went wrong. But the bottom line is to say that something like this is bullshit without actually ever training in it, and while you're holding on to a piece of shit, dried up lump of dry wood, is not only the epitome of ignorance, it's the epitome of arrogance. Nothing is perfect in violence. Nothing is perfect in violence. And we have to be adaptable. And I believe we understand this, right? But you can see that this has, you can just feel it. That's gonna have heavy impact. This is an excellent ambulatory aid that can be used as a weapon. This is crafted by a man who knows how to make hickory denser, stronger, and able to hit with a lot more impact because this thing is soaked.
So in conclusion.
Yes. In conclusion, I would say that for me, this is something I carry. I carry it every day. I walk my dogs with it. The beauty of it is it's not a weapon. It's an ambulatory aid. It is an excellent impact tool. I mean, I can more easily scale my use of force with something like this than I can with an edged weapon. Although I do believe you can, if you're really good with an edged weapon, also scale your use of force. But this is much easier to scale my use of force. It is a constant reminder and measuring stick for range. Stay the fuck back, right? Stay back. It is it's there with me all the time. And if you don't think, say even just hitting your ankle, if you don't think that's gonna have an effect, you're deluded.
Okay, this was Cane Fighters International from Canada.
Yes.
Our Canada chapter. Thanks to Jimmy J and thanks to Joel Hunkar.
And thank you, Master Ziggy. All right.